I am investigating the struggle taking place in the final stretches of the Balkan Routes on the northwestern border of Bosnia and Herzegovina with Croatia, in a borderland region contentiously known as the krajina. Borrowing the conceptual reference of geopower, I focus on how the geophysical environment is co-opted by authorities interacting violently against racialized migrant populations, and how sovereign power spatializes through the production of this territory. How have state apparatuses been involved in the territorial formation, and what practices have they relied on? More broadly, what is a fitting elaboration of sovereignty in times of ostensible state decline and tangible environmental turmoil? I posit the term differential sovereignty to describe Bosnia's sovereign architecture and move beyond totalizing visions of the state, while also arguing that sovereignty relies on a scaffolding of aesthetic and material practices of authority in order to enforce its claims. Emptiness as a spatial and conceptual coordinate is part of such scaffolding and apposite to examine how sovereign geopower spatializes. If sovereignty originates from difference constructed by modernity's binary understandings of nature, the other, and the outside, and all such subordinate parts I claim are associated to emptiness, then emptiness too is constitutive of sovereignty and its violence through the articulation of difference, in other words, geopower. Yet emptiness is also turned into a space of resistance by unwanted migrant people or an opportunity for non-human forms of life to thrive. Methodologically, I dissect the krajina into a stratigraphy that blurs the binary divides through and on which sovereign geopower acts. This overlapping and mutually influencing set of layers highlights the voluminous and material extent of sovereignty, while bringing up the political significance of soils, material evidence of modernity which upset state sovereignty's spatial axiom of land. This research is a territorial study informed by multiple ontoepistemologies and literatures, which aims to contribute to the fields of planning and architecture by focusing on an under-investigated peripheral geography so as to discuss hegemonic processes in the production of territory, and hence theorisations as much as spatial extents of sovereignty.